Hi, I'm Lori and welcome to my apartment. So what have you been up to? I'll show you what I've been up to. Been doing a little tie-dye. This is a bleach tie-dye. It's a gift for one of my sponsees. Hopefully she doesn't watch this one. But her birthday's coming up, and she likes to wear these, so I thought that would be great. I was kind of inspired by my former partner. He had like natural dyes on a handkerchief, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I do have some other ones I just used what I had, like cherries and grapes and even some cranberry juice. I'm not sure that I'm in love with them yet. Maybe I needed to use more or add some color or something, but think you can forage for things, and it's just kind of, everything's not in bloom yet, so just kind of use some groceries instead, which you can do. I think blueberries are supposed to be good, so maybe I can get some of those and use those. But yeah, it's something I never thought about doing, so but yeah, like the color's different, and that's really cool. Also, I am going to get to see Slayer this year, and I'm really excited. I think I've talked about it on the podcast. I guess from year 1 to 2, I was still real angry, and sometimes I'm still angry, but not as much. But they really helped me. I would just listen to Slayer, and it would just calm my nervous system down, which sounds kind of weird because it's kind of heavy thrash, and I don't know, but I just felt like the band really helped me, and it's really it's a band I want to see, and I was supposed to see them last year, but the hurricane came and show got canceled. So but this year, me and the kids were gonna go and see Slayer, so that's really awesome. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I don't know, I guess ever since I was a child, I kind of had I don't know, kind of like a longing for communal living. Now, I did live in a halfway house, and that was a bit too much because we were all kind of running into each other all the time. Everything was real loud, and what I mean by that is kind of where people have their own places to live, and we live kind of in a community. And I know that I've heard people in recovery kind of share that, because there is a need for housing, especially I just see it, as a woman. I had a week where, even when I was sober, where I didn't have a place to live. Now, I stayed with someone, I wasn't on the street or anything. But, I was sober. Now, there's some people trying to get into recovery that aren't sober, that are kind of, dangerous, and you can't have them stay with you unless you're really okay with whatever they bring to the table. But, people that still need help in recovery, even a couple years down the line, and especially women with young children. It takes a long time to kind of build your life back together, and to be able to maybe afford housing, and it's a lot of stress, especially if you have small children, or if you find yourself in a situation where you get in a relationship and it's the wrong person, when you've had a baby or something, and then where are you supposed to go? What are you supposed to do? Now, there are like transitional houses and other houses like that are involved with like CPS and that kind of thing, but it'd be nice to have some place where people could actually rent small units or little houses, and have a place of their own. So, and I've heard other people in recovery talk about it, and I know several people, you know, we used to kind of joke when I was in the halfway house that we would all move together to a place, I can't remember, with one of my friends, she had some weird city in, I think it was Alabama or something. We were all going to live there. But I don't know, it's kind of my dream, and maybe something that I'll pursue. I did start to pursue at one time, kind of asking, because I know other cities and other places, they actually have that, where there's like a plot of land with houses on it. Now I'm not rich and I can't buy a plot of land, but I do have a dream, and if you have enough people with a shared dream, then maybe we can make it come true. But that's all I got. All right, love you guys.